Hello, welcome to Crafty Crochet Castle. Today, let us crochet this Peacock Feather bookmark together. This is a simple pattern, but it will require you to change colors. So a confident beginner or an advanced beginner can do it easily. Beginners can also try this project. To do this bookmark, first I'm going to crochet the center of the feather, and then I would be working my way from inside to outside. Finally, I am going to finish off by crocheting the tail and attaching the tassels. You can either have this tail or a simple tail and do this bookmark. To do this peacock flower bookmark, I'm gonna take size 10 cotton thread in 4 colors, a 1.5 mm crochet hook, scissors, and a blunt tip needle. To begin working on my peacock feather, I am going to take the dark blue thread, do a magic circle, and then do 15 single crochet into the ring. So there I have made my magic circle. To do a single crochet, I am going to insert my hook into the ring, yarn over and pull through. Now I will have 2 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through both the loops. This is my first single crochet. I am going to go ahead and make 14 more single crochet in this row so that we have a total of 15 single crochet in this row 1. So now I have finished 15 single crochet into the ring. I'm going to pull the tail and close this ring. To finish off this row, I'm going to do a slip stitch to the very first single crochet that we made here. To do a slip stitch, I'm going to insert my hook through the loop, yarn over and pull through the loop that is already on the hook. So there I have finished my row 1. To begin our row 2, I'm going to change the color to this light blue thread. So to change the color, I'm going to leave in a long tail, yarn over and pull through. So now I'm going to secure it off with a knot over here. To begin the row 2, I'm going to do a chain 2. To do a chain, I'm just going to yarn over and pull through the loop. So first, I'm going to do a double crochet into the stitch from where we did this chain 2. To do a double crochet, I am going to yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through. So now I will have 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over, pull through both 2 loops. Now I will have 2 loops remaining on the hook. I'll do yarn over and pull through both the loops. This is the double crochet stitch. On the next stitch, I am going to do a half double crochet. To do a half double crochet, I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook in the next stitch, and I'm going to do a yarn over and pull through. So now there will be 3 loops on the hook. I'm going to do yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. This is the half double crochet. On the next stitch also, I'm going to be doing a half double crochet. If you notice, I'll be weaving in these 2 tails as I work on this row. I recommend this for advanced beginners or confident beginners. If you are a beginner, you can leave this tail and weave it in later. So I will show you how to weave these 2 tails in as we begin our work. So first, I'm going to hold these 2 tails in my hand and I'm going to keep it parallel to the row 1 stitches over here, not above or under, just parallel to it. And I'm going to do a half double crochet here. When I'm inserting my hook, these 2 threads should be above the hook, should be parallel to the stitch and above the hook. So now I'm going to do yarn over and pull through. When I do yarn over and pull through, these two loops stay between the thread and the loops over here. So when I finish the stitches, they would go inside the stitches. They won't be visible on the back side. So this is how we have to weave it in. We have to keep it parallel and work on a row as we normally do. In that manner, these stitches will get weaved in automatically so that we don't have to weave it in later. If you find this step a little bit difficult, you can leave it out and weave it in like we normally do after the end of the project. So now let us begin working. Continue working on our row 2. I have made 1 double crochet and 2 half double crochet. Next I'm going to do 9 single crochet on these row. I'm going to do 1 single crochet on 1 stitch each. So I have finished 9 single crochet over here. In the next stitch, I would do a half double crochet, a half double crochet in the next stitch, and in the last stitch, I am going to do 2 double crochet in the same stitch. So I have finished off this row 2. I'm going to join these two by using a slip stitch. I'm going to do a slip stitch in the chain 2 stitch we just made here. And there I have completed my row 2. If you notice in this row, it is not a perfect circle, but it has formed this nice beautiful shape which resembles a peacock feather. Now I'm going to work on row 3. To do row 3, I'm going to change my color to gold. You can choose either orange or dark yellow and continue your work. I have changed my color to gold, and let's begin working on our row 3. I'm going to weave in both these tails as I go on the row. You can leave these two and weave it in later as well. So to begin row 3, I'm going to do chain 1 and 5 single crochet across. I'm going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch. So now we are going to work on the shape of the peacock feather. To do this, I'm going to do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. Two double crochet in the same stitch in the next stitch. Going to do 2 triple crochet in the next stitch. To do a triple crochet, I'm going to do yarn over twice, insert my hook through the stitch, yarn over and pull through. Now there will be 4 loops on my hook. I'm going to do yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now there will be 3 loops on my hook. Going to do yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So finally I'll have 2 loops remaining on my hook, and I'm going to do yarn over, pull through both the loops. This is the triple crochet stitch. I'm going to do 1 more triple crochet in the same stitch. So now I have completed 1/2 of the peacock feather. I'm going to repeat the same on the other side. So I'm going to do 2 triple crochet in the same stitch. Two double crochet in the next stitch. Two half double crochet in the next stitch. Don't worry if your project is curling up, it will flatten out in the next row. And I'm gonna finish this off with single crochet and slip stitch it to the very first single crochet that we made here. So now I have done my row 3. It's time to work on row 4. For that I'm going to change the color to green. Now let's begin our row 4 in the green color. To do this row, I'm going to do chain 1 and 2 single crochet across in each of the stitch. So I'll be doing 2 single crochet in the first stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch. I'm going to do the same pattern across and join this row with a slip stitch. Finish off this row using a slip stitch. So now it's time to add the tail to this end. There are 2 ways in which you can add a tail. You can either add just a simple chain and finish it off with tassels. Here I'm going to show you how to finish the tail in a different manner. So to do this tail, I am going to do a chain 3 followed by 2 double crochet in the same space, a chain 3 and 3 double crochet in the same space. So now I have formed a structure. Now I'm going to turn my work over, slip stitch all the way till I reach this chain 3 space. I'll be doing 2 slip stitches and then a slip stitch into the space. So in this space again I'll be doing a chain 3, 2 double crochet into the space, followed by chain 3, this is to create the spaces, and 3 double crochet into the space. Now I'm going to turn my work over, slip stitch all the way till I come to the space, and continue working on this tail. I'm going to continue working on this chain 3, 2 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet and slip stitch all the way to the space till my tail is of the desired length. Now I have added around 5 of these structures. I think this length is enough, so I'm going to finish off in this space. You can either finish off over here, but I prefer to finish off in the space so that when we are adding tassels, we can use this thread and finish it off so that we don't have to weave this in. There, I have finished my peacock feather. You can choose which one you prefer, either a simple tail just using chain stitches and finishing it off a tassels, or you can add this structure and then finish it off with tassels. Now it's time to weave in the ends. Since I weaved in the other tails when working this project, I'm just gonna cut this thread off, but anyhow I'm gonna weave in this magic circle tail. To weave in the tail, thread this in a blunt tip needle and insert the hook through all the loops. Make sure you insert it only through the loops and not through the front and back side. I'm going to do it the other way around as well. I'm going to do it a few more times and then trim it off. I'm going to pull this work and trim off all the excess thread. Now I have weaved in all the ends. It's time to add tassels. You can either have the same color tassels, but here I'm going to add tassels in all the colors that we used on the peacock. To add tassels, I'm going to take thread and fold it in half. I'm going to insert my hook through the space here, and I'm going to do yarn over and pull through. So now I have all the loops in my hook. I'm going to take the tail as well and going to yarn over and pull through all the strands through my loops, and I'm going to tighten this off over here, and I'm going to trim the edges. I have finished my peacock feather bookmark. If you'd like to crochet with me, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.